Welcome, and today I'm using an Harpoon trap. It's still really underrated for some reason, no one really knows about it, so yeah, that's why I'm using it today. This is gonna be a more like voiceover video because I did not record my voice because it was really late, so I just didn't feel like talking. One thing I wanted to say before I get into the video is that I now have channel memberships, so if you want to support me a little bit more and get extra videos and other cool perks, make sure to check them out. Now with that said, let's actually start talking about the trap, because this trap is really good because you can basically get anyone, no one really expects it, just like this guy. Cloud Sword, Full Diamond, Mace, and Wind Charges, which is like the best, basically the best stuff you can ever get. And I got him with the Harpoon trap. So that is really interesting. I got all the stuff, but it's really stupid because right before this recording, I changed my damage tilt from 100% to 30%, which changed a lot for me in like PvP because it's way better, but I had to like adjust to it. But luckily I had a mace, so I did not really have to PvP normally that much. Then his teammates just dug down on me because he died and he just gave them cords. But luckily I just built up at the way where they came down, so that was really good. Then I saw this guy, he had a nano trap, like the Skywars nano trap, which worked really effective for him because it was full diamond, and he didn't see me, so I just maced him with the Cloud Sword, and he had 2 G-heads and 4 gapples. So that was a really interesting kill, to say the least. I only had 1 diamond, so I couldn't really res my teammate, but it was not winnable anyways, because look at this tab, bro. Team of 4, team of 6, and I was a solo. I was a full diamond though, so I might be able to do something here. Now, I also want to say that I was not locked in at all. The team of 4 already dropped, so it was a 6v1 right now. I should have been able to drop at least one of them, but I just couldn't PvP for some reason. I just was not locked in. There were like 3 bots and 3 sweats, so I should have been able to drop 3 of them, but I just couldn't. I had all the healing in the world as well. I had like 3 G-heads, but I just didn't, it wasn't enough, so I decided to just run around, waste their time, try to mace them a little bit until I was out of cooldown on everything, and I just died. For this next game, I wanted to show you guys how I built my backup. So this is a normal head hitter backstab, sideways head hitter backstab, where I always fall into myself. So it might have not been a great idea to build this, but the first thing I do is I basically dig the ladders, dig the head hitter, and then mine behind it. Then I place the slabs below the ladders to make it look like less sus, so they don't think someone is actually there to hit them in. And after that, I dig down ladders, which I'm not going to show you guys because it's boring as hell. And then I just try to funnel it as fast as possible, place down the honey, and the funneling is just a normal easy funnel, just 2 redstone with a piston on top, because I don't think the anti-swim funnels are worth it in backups. So that's what I did. The signing I do, I leave 1 sign open there so you can just place a block to get back up yourself. And there's not really a big chance they place a block on there anyways. Always use stone pressure plates because they do not detect items, like dropped items, so that's what you always want to do. And then do good signing like I do, because otherwise they can just place water while falling down and they don't take fall damage, which you want to like try and always get them to do, because some fall damage is always nice. And then if you have a drop down of less than 10 blocks, I would always place honey with a slab above it, so they can't place water and swim up as easily. And then always put in armor stands as well. Place some wood around it because it's harder to mine. It'll just save you a couple of seconds if you need to, and then everything should be done. Now back to the Harpoon trap. My teammate funneled everything down. It's just a 2x2 hole with 3 anti-swim funnels, and we were baiting again. So I want to just, you know, look at that shot. It's just like 10 blocks away. It did pretty good. And the guy didn't even die, so he wasn't that low, but we just dropped some dripstone and then he died. Always drop dripstone, don't crit them out from the bottom because it just takes longer and they can heal up as well. Now for the looting, we always just go down together. We put everything in the chest that we pre-place. Always do that because it's really hard to craft chests if there's like items in your inventory. And then fish started baiting again. It was a pretty stacked guy, a diamond boots, diamond sword. Now, I missed that shot, but we had another chance because if Fish could just loop him around, we could try and get him in again. So that's what he did, and luckily he did not die. I was gonna help him fight, but then I thought I want the healing, so yeah, he just started looping. 8 seconds left, and I told him, get back here. The Harpoon is nearly reloaded. So that's what he did. He started running back, and then I just had to wait. But there was another guy. He was coming towards him as well, which was definitely interesting. And this guy had been there like more often before, but he got the same guy. He ran through, and I got bowed, so he wasn't really there. But then he just started running towards the trap for some reason. I don't know why he did that, but yeah, I just hit him and he went up for some reason, which was really funny. But yeah, we got him, which was pretty cool. But then I started trying to self-bait because Fish was looting up, so I just went out there. And I was hoping to get back in before the person was there. So I started to bait the other guy that we just saw. But yeah, then something really interesting happened when I started baiting him back. Because this guy, he just saw me, he started running back. So I knew just go into the trap and you can harpoon him in. But another guy was in the trap. So yeah, that's really nice. I don't know how he found it, but he was in it. So I had to go down ladders. I did the head hit there, but he already went through when I could hit him in, so it was really bad. He blocked up, and there were 2 different teams as well, which is kind of interesting. So yeah, they were just fighting us only, and not even them. I didn't have a sword, sadly, so I had to try and do something with my axe there. But my teammate Fish did have a sword, so he could just crit them out, and I killed the guy that waited on me. But I was way too low to do anything, so I died. Now, that's the video. I hope you enjoyed, and see you guys later.